This right here is crazy.
AyeQ!
This is what, yo, imagine him in a hospital room to deal with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is. What up, YouTube? It's your boy AyeQ, and I'm back with another reaction video for you guys today. And the video that we're going to do a reaction today is called How Simps Ruined Dating for Average Men. This should be quite interesting because I do believe your Sims really be messing the game up out here, man. So with no further ado, let's jump right into the video.
I want to take it back to our last episode. We had a moment where we talked about men flying women out for first dates.
Oh, I saw that clip.
I'm gonna just say it.
Flying out for first dates?
First dates.
He calls it sim culture.
Sim culture is taking over.
I don't think that's sim culture.
Wait,
because
fly you out on a first date?
First date.
I feel like to me,
I don't know.
I got your
That's
number.
that's
and
how I
said,
feel. I don't know
so wait,
you.
I
I don't
booked you in a
trust enough
club
to
and I flew you to my city just to meet you.
No.
That's
I
Or
don't
no, I just met you on
necessarily call
Instagram.
it sim
Oh.
No.
culture because
Baby, come on.
there
Leave
are
with your wallet.
some men that just have enough money to do that.
Then make your money.
Fellas, off rip, pay attention to these two women. And this is why I be trying to tell y'all dudes, you gotta know how to spot a bird a mile away. A hit dog will always holler. The fact that she don't agree, she's telling us off rip that she's a bird. And if you look at the chick right next to her, she's saying, I don't agree with a man flying me out because I don't know him. It's not safe. But when a woman is a bird, she don't have a problem getting flown out because she's leading with her box. Her box is for sale. So whoever got the bag, all you gotta do is book the flight for her. She's going once you're paying. And whenever a woman get, let's say, startled, whenever a man is saying the truth or describing a bird, you should already know she's a bird. For example, if you look at my comments, like I will be reacting to a video where a woman is doing some whole shit. However, if you look in the comments, the women who take issue to what I'm saying are women who are birds, because a real woman is not going to feel some type of way because the things that I'm saying don't affect her because she's who she is. If she's virtuous, nothing I'm saying about a bird could really affect her. But a bird will always take effect when a man is describing her. Facts. I'm pretty sure this chick right here is, and fellas, if you pay attention, keep telling y'all, bro, she got a face full of makeup on, fake eyelashes. If she's fake on the outside, she's also gonna be fake on the inside, man. You gotta understand how a bird carries herself. So off rip, I could tell this chick right here is a bird.
Make my money. I mean, is that all good? I mean, you might as well put 20K on the floor if you really.
But I said this last time. It's like a person who leads with their primary commodity is a low value person.
That's
a
true.
woman that leads with her box is a low value woman. A man that leads with his wallet is a low value man. Yeah. As a man, your resources are everything. As a woman, your vagina is everything. So.
It's not. Okay, we get it. It's not everything.
It's not everything, but
it's your superpower.
It's a superpower.
Just like resources are superpower.
It's the trump card.
It's yes.
It's the trump card. We're not about to act like women don't want men that's making a bunch of money and no. It's the trump card. So any person that leads with their primary commodity out the gate, you're talking about a man on the first date, he just wallet. That's probably because he has nothing else to offer. He doesn't have
I
any
don't
type
agree
of
with that because I feel like, for one, flued out culture, when you're getting flown out by a guy you don't know, it's probably not to be in a relationship. It's probably to sleep with him, have a good time, and then go back home.
But doesn't that sound dangerous though? You know what I mean? Because I mean, women are a lot more vulnerable So to go to another city where you meet a man, you got no girls, no backup, no male friends to swoop in and save the
I
day.
haven't
Of
done
worst
that.
case,
I've never been flown out to have a one night stand or sleep around. I've been flown out on the first date by someone that wanted to be in a relationship with me.
Oh, okay.
So cool, but I would never let a guy fly me out. Let's be like, oh, I don't know you, but I want to fly you to Turks and Caicos this weekend. Let's have a good weekend. Like, I'm not that type of girl. You can't fly me out for a good time, but you can fly me out to get to know me.
But
You
that,
can-
Stop the cap, man. See what I'm saying, fellas? If you let these women speak, they will tell you exactly who they are. She wants us to believe because I was wondering, I'm like, damn, she know the game. Because she just said the women who get flown out are the women who men are having sex with. And I'm thinking to myself, how does she know that? And then she further claims that somebody flew her out to take her on a date. Stop it. Just stop. You just told us exactly who you are. I knew it. This is crazy.
they don't
You know?
lead with "I'm
Hey.
flying you out for," you know what I mean. They're not leading like
but
it's
men
prostitution.
know. Men know.
Well, I mean, but
But
how's
that
that
type of
conversation?
woman-
Is
It's
it,
just
That's
like,
what I'm
hey,
saying.
come,
Based
I'm
on the
show you a good
conversation,
time.
you know what you're getting. Like, you
But isn't
can
it
get
sound
flown out and
transactional,
give
though?
no box. I've gotten flown out plenty of times and had no sex.
really?
Men know who and what they're flying out when they do it. So, like, I don't know.
See, they hope.
Bro, this is crazy. She just told us that she got flown out plenty of times. Shorty is selling that thing, man. And that's what I'm saying. A chick will tell you exactly who she is, bro. But she's trying to clean it up now and trying to act like I'm not that type of girl. Any woman who let a man fly them out on the first date, shorty, you're selling that thing. That's just the reality. Because a real virtuous woman who is feminine, who is just a good, wholesome woman, she's not going to let a stranger fly her out. She will not feel comfortable meeting a stranger for the first time and he's flying her out. No, you're a woman. But when a woman is in the game, when that's her job, she's a professional, she's selling her box, she will be okay with a man flying her out, man. It is what it is.
For it, but they wasn't like 100%.
Any man
Well, I'm
that's
just
flown me
saying,
out,
if,
no.
I mean, yeah, even if I got the money, wouldn't I want it to be more convenient? Wouldn't there be a girl in the city that I wouldn't have to fly out?
You don't
that
have
I'd be willing to-
maybe
you
the
don't
girls
have
in the
it like
city
that.
are
All right,
wild.
but if I don't have the game, do I gotta spend the 20? I can probably get the girl for 5K.
If you don't have the
in my
game, you got to
city.
spend the money. If you don't have it on, if you don't have the value on one side, you got to use what you got, and they're using the money to lead, and that's the problem.
But
with
then
the
it's
game.
like,
I think that-
would you really be interested in a dude? Like, would you take a dude serious if he was spending money like this? Like, would you feel
Yeah, I have
secure
before.
long term if this is how he's spending his money?
I have before, and it worked out. But like, my thing is, when people say that flying out is simp culture, I feel like the people that say that are the people that can't afford to just fly out a different girl every week.
But why is
But
it
the
simp
men,
culture?
that's what I'm saying. The men that do fly out women, fly out a different girl every week, they're not simping these girls. They're not doing shit for them. They're
That's how
actually
I feel,
fucking on
yeah.
them and then fucking multiple bitches and doing terrible, like, doing
It's
their
honestly
thing.
the opposite
So
of
I don't
simp
believe
culture.
it's simp culture in any way, shape,
all
or
right,
form.
so okay, in that sense, in the sense of, oh, I'm just getting cheeks. In the men world, like, game is what really puts you on top of the charts. Like, it's not about the money. Anybody can get money and spend it. I could be in debt spending money to fly girls out, but it takes real character and courage and game to actually approach a woman and woo her based on your humor or your interest or whatever it is. And so that's why I would label it sim culture, because it's like, oh, I don't have to think. I don't want to have to put work. I can just throw money in her face and she gonna listen to me.
Any man,
Or like
can
those
throw-
Dubai girls who just pay you to come over here. I'm gonna on you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just I throw money on you. I don't really need any game or character or courage. It's just the money. So
Men
it's not
applaud
like
skill. That's
Yeah,
the
we
reason
respect
why
skill.
it's not respected when women have sex with multiple men because, or a large amount of men, because like there's no skill. A woman can go outside, raise her hand, and say, "I want to have sex with somebody," and guys will come flying. As a man, you're only getting sex if you provide value to society. If you're somebody that women admire, or sexually attracted to, desire, like I said in the beginning of the podcast, most men are not getting it. It's only the men at the top. So if you're a man at the top and you're getting all the women, that's a skill set. That's a skill that comes with that. So a man that leads with his wallet and just pays for sex, like nobody's looking at that like he's him.
Yeah.
Paying for sex is not something that guys
we don't get excited.
Like,
oh yeah, I can't wait to pay.
He's him.
I can't wait.
He paid for it.
I mean, and it's not about the money part.
But
I know, like, yeah,
he
some
paid
dudes
for
got the
sex.
money.
I want to be his girlfriend. Like no one is thinking that. I want to be in a relationship with him.
That's my point.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not. That's not what y'all want. Y'all don't want the guy that is ultimately the simp guy that's just leading with his wallet. That's not the guy that you want to lock down long term. But the game is messed up because that's what's happening. Like women are just going out and getting these experiences and they're getting flued out, but they're not getting the long term results that they want. Because at the end of the day, it's about what's the outcome you want. If you want to be married to a man that you expect, admire, revere, who's, you know, the 6 foot guy or the 6-figure guy, who's the high value guy, getting flown out is not the track to get there because he's not going to be the guy that you want anyway. The guy
maybe
that
that's
you
not
really
what they want.
doesn't lead with his wallet.
If you're intentionally just trying to have casual hookups, that's a cool experience. If that's what you want, you know. But it's like if you're going that other route, that might not lead you. Just
if
like
you knew
said,
Michael B. Jordan was paying for sex, would he still be Michael B. Jordan?
he wouldn't be. You wouldn't look at
Nobody's
him with
looking
the
at
same
him
you're
level
right.
of inspiration. Like,
Because you
damn,
would be like, that's a little corny.
It's corny.
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Y'all know he's him. You believe he's him?
yeah. It's like, you know, like, you respect him, his craft, the level of effort he's put into what he's done, his career. You know, but if you knew he was paying for all the girls, it just would feel like
He gets it off his own merit.
He ain't got it off his. That's what. See, we believe in merit.
Yeah,
That's
we
what
believe in a
no.
meritocracy.
Blood, sweat, and tears is how you get it. That's what's respected. You know,
I don't
not
know.
somebody whose daddy
I think
handed
it's
him a few
easy to
million.
get pussy. It's hard to get a relationship.
It's easy to get.
For who?
It's easy to get.
When I said
No.
Poor girl. Poor girl, man. This is a chick who is definitely selling it, bro. So in her mind, it's easy to get pussy, and it's hard to get a relationship. Here's the reality, man. It's easy to get a bird, but it's hard to find a quality woman. And that's why you can't cheat life. Nothing comes easy in life that's valuable. If a man wants to increase his value, he have to put the work in. There is no shortcut. You can't buy your way to the top. You could be a man who does something and acquire like a lot of money because you are good at doing it. But if you don't have a well-balanced life, if you're not taking care of your mind, body, and soul, it's going to put you at an imbalance. Like, for example, if a dude is overweight, but he got mad money and he's buying hoes, that man is still at an imbalance. You can't cheat life, bro. Life have to be balanced. And this is how you know this chick right here is a bird, because all she's doing is probably just selling her box. Just look at the way she thinks. As a man, if you're looking for a good woman, she got to come with a good brain as well. And that's why I keep telling y'all, what's on the outside will reflect what's on the inside. Facts.
I think so too.
It's hard to get
but
a
when I
relationship.
said 1 in 3 men are virgins or sexless in the last year, how is it easy?
Niggas is not getting cheeks at
Explain
all.
that to me. You put 3 men in a room, one of them hasn't gotten cheeks
I just
in
be
a
wondering
year.
where this like
Niggas is
where
beating
these
they meat for real.
statistics come
They're all
from.
linked in the
Where
video. They're on the screen right now.
Wait, 1 in 3 single men, right?
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah.
Really?
If we're talking about
Listen,
the
in the
DMV,
male space,
if we're
there's
talking
a-
about the DMV,
I don't know. I don't
No,
know
the
this
United
this is
States.
the US.
The man that works at TJ Maxx, he's not getting cheeks.
He's not.
The man that's making
but the girl that works at TJ Maxx.
She getting
She's
blown
getting
out.
blown out by somebody.
Let me tell you something.
The girl that
Wasn't
works
there
at
like a
TJ
viral
Maxx?
post about this
That's
badass
the
Home Depot
problem.
girl?
But is she
The
getting
Home
a
Depot
man?
girl. That's
Is she getting a ring? Is she getting a man? Is she getting respected?
Shaq was shooting
No.
his shot
Shaq
at
shot
home.
at a girl that worked at Home Depot. Shaquille O'Neal.
15
He didn't want
hour.
to be with her though. He just wanted to fuck her.
I mean,
Let me tell you something.
That's the problem.
This is the difference, though. We
He didn't
see
wanna
this in
wife her.
society too. The king can make any woman a queen. A queen can't make any man a king.
There you go.
Men are cool with finding
There
the
you go.
girl at Home Depot. If she's willing to be on his program, he will build her up.
That's it.
Women
If
are
she
not
hit
cool
the
with...
three,
That's what I'm saying. No, but I'm just saying, she hit the three, she cute, the
But
box
that's what
good,
it-
but
and she agreeable.
That's what-
I work with the Home
Yeah.
Depot. I get you a job.
And nobody knows her. She came from a small town.
But that's the
even better.
masculine thing that you were just talking about. Like men should build themselves up and then build up a woman. Women should not be building up men.
So let's get into it.
There we go.
Fellas, here's the reality, bro. In 2024, when you meet these women, you have to ask the right questions to get a gauge of who she is. If a woman says she been flown out before, fam, she's who she is. And that's just the reality, because that's a woman who is leading with her box. If you meet a woman and she's highly sexualized, her cleavage is out, the way she dressed is scandalous, her face is filled with makeup, she got on those eyelashes. To me, those eyelashes is always a dead giveaway, bro. But you gotta be able to spot a bird. Because when it comes to a bird, the worst thing a man could do is try to wife a bird. And the problem with society, you have all these simps who is chasing these birds. And that's now influencing society on a whole. So now dudes is thinking in order to get a woman, you have to trick on the first date. You have to fly her out. You have to take her on trips. Those are the things that a bird require. The wrong woman who is not for you. The woman who is for you don't even require those things. She just want to get to know you. So fellas, be careful out here, man. And stop simping. That's just the bottom line.